My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 6. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I keep seeing reviews online saying that this is such a great episode of television, and no, absolutely fucking not. I love Neil Druckmann. Last of Us 2 is my favorite story ever. The first game is right behind it, and Uncharted 4 would be in that conversation. I think the man is a genius at storytelling when it comes to video games. Here, not so much. He did partially write and he did direct this episode, but I'm truly baffled at some decisions made. Like in the games, Joel finds out that Ellie has to die for the cure to be made. So he kills the fireflies and saves Ellie. He then lies to Ellie about what happened. And Ellie has survivor's guilt. She wants her life to have purpose, and she doesn't want to be lied to. So she's skeptical of what Joel says, but she chooses to believe him, but there's doubt. And I love how in the games there's this unspoken tension. And it just makes their dynamic so compelling in how it lasts for years. And I love how their drama is connected to the events of the first game. I love how it's what's the word? Personal. And I also love how Abby's motivations tie from that event. So when Ellie punishes Joel, Abby kind of does the same thing. There's a subconscious connection there. So it's just brilliant. And eventually Ellie finds out the truth by herself. And she kind of ends her relationship with Joel. They don't talk for, I believe, 2 years. And one night they talk on the porch, and it's such a beautiful scene. Well, Ellie tells Joel that she was supposed to die in that hospital, that her life would have fucking mattered, but he took that from her. And Joel stands up and he says, if somehow the Lord gave me another shot at that moment, I would do it all over again. And Ellie says, and I don't think I could ever forgive you for that, but I would like to try. And it's such a powerful scene. And it's at the very end of the game where it recontextualizes everything, and it shows you they were on the path to healing. And that you understand Ellie and you understand Joel, but Ellie kind of took Joel for granted and now he's gone, and it just adds so much weight to the story being told. And it's just so beautiful, and I just think that part of the game is brilliant, and the flashbacks are very important because it's Ellie reflecting on these moments, and each flashback actually recontextualizes the story. So it's just so well thought out, perfectly told. To have a flashback episode is a terrible mistake because it just feels like we're telling this story for the sake of it. There's no greater purpose. But like I said, there's just some truly baffling moments here. Like, you don't feel that tension between them, And the main source of drama comes from the fact that Eugene got bitten and Ellie wants him to say goodbye to his wife. Joe promises he will, and then Joe kills him. And then Joe lies to Gail about what happened, and Ellie tells Gail the truth. And I get it, it's the lies you tell to protect your image or to try to protect someone else's image, and Ellie just wants the truth. I get it. But it's such an unnecessary change. Like, it doesn't do anything to add to the story. And I was just truly baffled. Like, this is what we're doing? Joel's performance is good. He's not the issue. The decision maker is. And, yeah. And then, at the end of this episode, they bring together Ellie ending her relationship with Joel and the porch scene for one moment. And that's such a weird decision. Like, Ellie finds out and forgives Joel like that. And the fact that no time passes after Ellie finds out is weird. And then Joel says that he loves Ellie, and I kind of prefer it when it's an unspoken thing, because a big part of the game is the things you say, the things you don't, and to leave something like that unsaid is more powerful than saying it. So, like, the decision making here just utterly garbage, and I'm baffled. Like, by having this final conversation now, it doesn't change anything. It's Craig Mazin doesn't understand the story he's trying to tell. And yeah, what else? I love the future day scene in the game. I love the museum scene in the game. But those two scenes in the show suck. I'm sorry, I don't like Pedro Pascal. I really don't. I think he's really bad here, and he never feels convincing. And it's easy for someone to cry, but it's harder for someone to kinda cry softly, and I don't know, I just thought he overdid it here. Bella Ramsey continues to do a really bad job, and I just don't care about this version of Joel, this version of Ellie. I don't care about their relationship here, so that felt empty. Anytime we see Gail, I'm just like, what are we doing here? And the decision to show Joel's dad, generational trauma, again, just, we don't need this. I'm actually pissed off and saddened by how, like, it sucks. The other day I was at work and people were talking about the show and how Joe died. And I'm just like, have you guys played the games? No one has. Their first time experiencing this story is this show, and that shouldn't be the case. I watched season 1 with one of my brothers, and it pisses me off that will be his first time experiencing this story forever. And yeah, no, I hate this. Terribly written, terribly directed, terribly acted. Truly baffling decisions are made. They keep adding stuff that just isn't needed, and it overly convolutes the story. And the time passing is so important, and it feels honest. It feels like a real observation of the human condition, and here it just feels scripted. Fuck this episode. Fuck this show. 0 out of 10. I despise it with every fiber of my being. But those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.